after a week-long hiatus.
Everyone's excited to see us.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday to everyone out there. Welcome to the Chainmovers podcast. As usual, I'll be your host, Chad, and with me is my lovely co-host, Lacey.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
I make myself laugh every time I say it.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's okay. Back after a week off.
Yeah.
It's well deserved, though.
Yeah.
But wow, did we pick the wrong week to be away?
Yeah. No kidding.
NFL offseason in full swing. Moves happening all over the place. March Madness kicking off.
Craziness.
The NHL trade deadline. That was today, I guess. But
Are we talking about that?
yeah. What little action there was. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Not a lot happening there.
There never is anymore.
No.
Trade Center sucks. It has for like the past decade.
Oh.
There's never any big trades.
Oh, that's boring.
Like nobody ever makes a splash in the NHL.
Well,
Only because everybody's caps are so fucking tight to begin with.
maybe they need to up it. Make
Yeah,
it more interesting.
you need revenues to do that. The NHL sucks for revenues.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. Well.
Easily the least watch of the pro sports.
Yeah, I believe that, actually.
Not even close.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. Like a big contract in the NHL is like $9 million a year.
Oh, really?
That's huge.
Oh.
That's like your top of the mark. So.
Didn't know that.
Fucking guys in the NBA wouldn't get out of bed for $8 million. Or $9 million. Fuck that. They're signing $50-60 million a year contracts.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
That's
I
true.
don't know why you'd ever want to be a hockey player.
Yeah. Who wants $9 million?
I'd rather 50.
Yeah, but, you know, I'd take 9.
Yeah, I would too, but... And it's got to be arguably as injury prone as football.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of injuries.
So...
Very wrinkly.
Who cares? Our camera's not good enough to pick it up anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
if I had just kept my mouth shut, no one would have known.
guaranteed.
Oh,
I'm wearing a Texas Tech shirt.
I see that.
Red Raiders. Moving on. March Madness. Big Tech guy. I didn't take them to win it all this year, though. But they could.
I took them to go fairly deep, but...
Well, I think you had to. They're a 3 seed.
I also took Baylor.
True. But we'll get into that later, Lacey. We're going to...
Okay.
Little agenda. We're going to go through the big NFL moves. We're not going to cover off
Little guys.
O-linemen getting signed and running backs signing 1-year deals.
Okay.
Nobody cares. We're going to talk about the big deals.
Okay.
Because that's what we do here.
Big deals.
Right? That's all we do.
We're a big deal.
Is cover
People.
cover the big stuff.
Oh, good for you.
And then we're going to talk about March Madness. So the first entire half of the show is going to be NFL.
Oh, wow.
Then we're going to talk about March Madness, the NBA standings, because they've changed a fair bit in a week,
Okay.
and the NHL trade deadline. And that's it.
Okay.
That's a show.
That's the show.
That's how easy it is.
That easy.
Right?
I'll just repeat the last 2 words.
You stupid bastard.
Oh, okay.
Stop repeating what I say.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into it. This wild NFL offseason. First and foremost, Lacey, it's not much of a earth-shattering news story anymore, but Tom Brady is returning to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He has decided that 2 months at home with his family is enough.
Good retirement. He just needed 2 months off.
Good job, Tom.
Yeah.
Remember when he retired and he's like, I gotta spend more time with my family.
Yeah.
Like,
Just kidding.
fuck this. No, Giselle, you got this shit, alright? I'm going back to play football. So, we will get another year of Tom Brady, and the Bucs went from a
Yeah.
aimless cesspool of a team back into contenders.
There you go.
Just like that.
Just like that.
But you know who really got screwed over? Tom Brady's last touchdown ball sold for $518,000 the day before he announced he was coming back.
No.
You stupid bastard.
Oh, that sucks.
If you got $518,000 to be spending on
On
a
a
piece
football?
of sports
Yeah.
memorabilia, though, it's probably not a huge deal.
No, probably not.
So,
It would still suck, though. It would. Ah,
so Tom Brady is back.
Who gets
ladies
that
and
money?
gentlemen. What do you mean?
who gets the money from the sale of the ball?
Whoever had it.
Well, who had it?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, who gets that ball? Tom?
Put it up for auction. A lot of those auction houses are private. It's like you don't know you're just buying it from the auction house. Then the auction house takes their cut and gives the proceeds to the owner.
So do you think the owner was Tom?
No.
No?
No.
He wouldn't get that ball.
You should, but
Can you imagine if he kept every meaningful ball, though? He'd have a lot of balls.
a lot of balls.
Lots of balls. All right. Okay.
Sticking with the Bucks, Chris Godwin, who had signed the franchise tag,
Oh, yeah?
they pulled him off the tag. They signed him to a 3-year, $60 million. Tom coming back clearly helped that situation out immensely.
Yeah.
Because they were nowhere near together on a deal. Now all of a sudden, Chris thinks it's a good idea
Right.
to hang around in Tampa.
I'll
So,
stay.
Well,
Why
shit.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you'd be stupid to leave.
Who was going to be the quarterback there?
I forget.
Who did they sign? Blake? Is his name Blake? Not Bortles.
There's only Blake I know.
Fuck, why can't I remember who they had signed? And they're like, oh yeah, this is going to be
Yeah.
our guy.
Ugh. It was so long ago.
It
Oh,
was
you're not
so
gonna
long
find that.
ago.
You're never going to find it in those notes.
Don't tell me what I will and won't find.
Look at that ridiculousness.
It is ridiculous, but
Why don't you get yourself a new book?
I haven't been to town in a while.
You go, but you're just there for the very...
Bare essentials.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I was trying to say.
Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine.
And I found it in my notes.
On the first page?
So eat shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was on the very first page. So that's pretty good.
Except that you went bad first. It's enough of that one.
What?
Because at least you're not playing the circus every time I talk.
That's true. Let's see, now I'm lost. Oh, and I ripped out the first page of my notes.
Oh,
So that's the problem with the notepad.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
breaks off
You need yourself an actual
of,
book
of
again.
the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But now you have days missing too, because that day that you're all worked up and crumpled them and threw them all over the place. You didn't catch that episode.
go back in time. Blew my stack.
I don't even know what you were all worked up about.
I don't either.
Okay.
I was fired up though.
Yeah, throwing papers around.
Okay, enough about the Bucks. The Bucks are looking good going forward, and you can expect to see a lot of those free agents start to re-sign with Tampa. Is my prediction. Gronk, probably. Leonard Fournette. All these guys are going to start coming back for less money, and
Yeah.
away we go. So,
Take another run at her.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
He's just mad because he didn't win a Super Bowl his last year.
Maybe.
If he wins the Super Bowl this year, he's done.
No, I think he just hates his family.
Or that. I wonder if there's a lot of them. They're like, wow, I can't actually live with you. Like, you look pretty in the stands, but...
Well, and they're gone. How much?
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I bet you it's a huge adjustment.
It's kind of like, you know, when you start working from home.
Yeah,
It's like, what are you doing? Wow!
exactly.
It was a pretty big adjustment, actually.
Yeah, it was.
It's like you were just always there. Mm-hmm. Every time I turn around, whoop, there you are. That's how I felt.
Yeah, hooray. Now it's
Lift your feet while I vacuum.
now it's not so much hooray, but
I know, now I'm used to it.
it's life. Okay, enough about the Bucks. We got a lot to get to, and we're pissing around here. Mitchell Trubisky signs a 2-year deal with the Steelers. It's like a $14 million deal or some kind of shit. It's not even that great, but In Pittsburgh land, he's the guy.
All right. Well, good luck to you. I don't know what else
Everybody
to say.
seems to have fallen in love with Trubisky again.
Why?
It's almost like they felt bad and didn't blame it on the Bears then. And they blamed it all on Trubisky. But then you got to see the Bears without Trubisky.
And they still suck.
They still suck. So
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true.
It's like everyone likes him again.
Oh, okay.
For some reason.
Well, maybe he'll go there and shoot the lights out.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
I do too, but
And then in another absolute mind-blowing deal, Russell Wilson did in fact go to the Denver Broncos. This is probably old news, but we need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Denver gets Russ and a 4th rounder. Seattle gets 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, a 5th rounder, Drew Lock, Noah Fant, and half of the Broncos roster. I don't know. Just fucking get out of here. We got Russ now. So I think we talked about this maybe.
yeah, we did.
Already, and how I'm not a believer that Denver's even going to sniff the top of the AFC West, even with Russ.
Yeah.
They're just
we
not
did.
that good of a team. The O-line stinks. Russ stunk last year when he came back.
Yeah.
Started out good,
Yep.
and then shit the bed when he come back from that finger injury. So we'll see. We'll see.
Silly finger.
I don't see it in Denver. I don't see it happening. But hey, they sold the fucking farm, so they better hope it works out. Because they don't have any meaningful draft picks for the foreseeable future,
Right.
and that's a problem in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a guy coming up that you just don't know, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'd love to have
Coulda
a shot
had
at
him.
And then you're going to trade away 4 picks to get that 1 pick to get a shot at one guy. And the cycle continues until you're an absolute dumpster fire,
Right.
like Jacksonville. So,
Right.
there you go. Devontae Adams-Lacey is now a Raider. Devontae Adams traded to the Las Vegas Raiders. That made me very, very happy. Very happy. We have a legit number 1, which is exciting. The only thing is, can Derek Carr
Get him the
keep
ball.
up his end of the bargain?
Right.
Lots of talk about Carr at the end of last season. Well, after the playoffs. I like it. I like the move. Packers get the Raiders 2022 first and the 2022 second.
Oh boy.
So they gave up a lot to get
Yeah.
him. And the Raiders get Devontae. Signed him. 5-year, $141.25 million contract. Highest paid receiver in the league. As I don't disagree with that. He should be.
Really?
He's excellent.
Yeah, he's good.
He's phenomenal. You don't think he's the best receiver in the league?
I don't know. My shirt's peeling.
Well, who is?
I
If
don't
not
know.
him, then who?
I don't know. I would have to think about it. You're just springing this on me. I have to think about it. Get back to me on whatever, Wednesday,
Friday.
Friday.
Maybe. We'll show up with
Yeah. yeah.
Who knows, really?
Who knows when you'll see us?
Friday, March Madness is back, though, so I might not be back.
Well, maybe we should do Thursday.
We'll see.
We have
We'll
company
play it
Friday,
here.
too.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So, probably Thursday.
Devontae Adams is now a Raider.
Yay.
Which makes me very, very happy. I love Devontae.
I like the Raiders, too.
He's
I mostly
excellent.
have to cheer for them because my team sucks, so.
Yeah. They suck every year, too.
Yeah, eventually. Like, they have to get better eventually.
And guess who else they got rid of?
Oh,
Allen Robinson.
for real?
Yeah.
What's left?
You stupid bastard.
Yeah. There's nothing.
What's left? What was there to begin with?
Yeah, well, yeah, but
Mac's gone. Allen Robinson's gone.
my head hurts.
Tariq Cohen, they just caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need any players, I guess.
Who's their running back there? David. He's good.
Yeah, he is.
I can't remember his last name. That's a little Bears football I watched this year.
I didn't really watch any either.
Montgomery?
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah. Well, there you go.
there you go.
In unrelated news, Juju signs a 1-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. Juju is a free agent.
Really?
To take his talents down to Kansas City. Can you imagine having to deal with Jackson Mahomes, Brittany Mahomes, and now Juju? Holy lightning.
I'm gonna bet the cocksucker!
Patrick's
That's
head
Steelers
might
fan.
explode.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? I couldn't do it.
No, I don't.
Like, just the TikTok superstars there. The lineup. Unbelievable.
Oh boy.
I don't think it's going to be a fit.
No, I don't think so either.
Juju needs a humbling, though. And he might get it there.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but if he breaks out,
Yeah.
which is definitely a real possibility.
Then look out. We got another AB.
TikTok. I'm not even on this TikTok. I don't even have it.
No. Well, you don't need to.
No, they all just show up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like all I see on Facebook and Instagram are TikTok. So I don't need to have TikTok. I see it all anyway.
That's true.
Don't. Don't stop with the burping.
It's better if I stand up, then I can burp more.
That's so gross. And I feel for everyone that has this cranked in their vehicle and then you burp into the mic.
They like it.
No. I wouldn't like it. Stop.
I love the Rogan laugh. It's my favorite. Seth
Anyway.
Rogen, for those of you that don't know. It's the greatest laugh ever. Okay, moving over. Lacey, the Titans get Robert Woods from the Rams for a 6th rounder. Picked him up for a 6th round pick.
Really?
That's right.
Where did he go, sorry?
Tennessee.
Really?
Because Tennessee, pretty crafty move. I mean, he's coming off an ACL tear, but Robert Woods is a good receiver.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they've released Julio or not yet,
Okay.
but that's the talk. Is that they're just going to cut him.
Oh.
Man, that guy fell from
Yeah.
grace, eh? Unbelievable.
I can't believe that that's all they got for Woods.
But no receiver thrives in Tennessee. Like, A.J. Brown was pretty good, but
Yeah.
not an absolute stud.
Yeah.
They just don't throw the ball enough. You know, they, obviously that team's built on the run.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Robert Woods headed to Tennessee. The Music City, if you will. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
That's good, right?
That is good.
Not one in a while.
I like Nashville.
Yeah, it's a good city.
Yeah, I like it. Good times.
Their stadium sucks.
I don't really remember.
Yeah,
Do I?
you do. It's old and shitty.
Oh, it's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, there's a
wasn't-
river that runs
Yeah,
through
okay.
the town, and it's close to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Robert Woods out of L.A. And you know who's going to take his place, don't you?
Who?
Allen Robinson.
Oh.
Allen Robinson going to the Rams on a 3-year, $46.5 million deal. Hey,
Look at him.
what's going on? I can scratch that one off the list. I jumped ahead there because we were on the Rams. But yeah, Allen Robinson out of Chicago headed to L.A. L.A.'s going to take another run at it.
Yeah, they are. They clearly are.
Definitely are.
Yeah.
I'd say they're going to cut OBJ too.
Think so?
Yeah.
He was quiet there. He surprised me.
Yes. Was a good boy.
Yeah.
His best behavior.
And wasn't crying. Like, it wasn't like,
Well,
Cup obviously was
shit,
the
he
number
got there
one.
and all they did was win. So, pretty easy to
Yeah.
have a good time when all you're doing is winning.
But he wasn't getting the ball a ton.
Team's character's tested when you're losing.
That's true.
So,
That's true. Yeah, it might have been a totally different story if they were losing. What's wrong with you?
it's good coffee.
No one wants to hear you slurp or burp.
Slurp and burp.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Slurp or burp.
Should open a restaurant called the Slurp and Burp.
That's a decent name, actually.
It's a great name.
I don't hate it, which is weird because I hate slurping and burping. Oh my god. Okay,
All right.
what do you got now?
Okay. You've probably heard about this one, but if you haven't,
Alright. Wow. Quite
Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland. Baker Mayfield out, demanding a trade.
Oh, really?
Deshaun Watson in Cleveland in the last second change of heart. Deshaun Watson decided he was going to go to Cleveland. He met with Cleveland and said, I'm not going there. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I'm going. Because you know who else is going to Cleveland?
Who?
Amari Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Amari Cooper in Cleveland now as well. No
All right.
OBJ. They figure Landry will test free agency. So Amari's going to be the number one. Unless Landry comes back, but I can't see it.
Right.
But maybe with Deshaun Watson there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, huge, earth-shattering deal.
Yeah.
The Browns get Deshaun and a 2024 fifth rounder.
Okay.
The Texans get, hold on to your hat, 3 first rounders, 22, 23, 24, a third rounder in 23, and a fourth rounder in 24.
Wow.
They cashed in. Now, I like the Texans prior to Deshaun, the whole situation
Yeah.
falling apart. I've liked Deshaun since he came into the league. I drafted him his rookie year in fantasy. Paid dividends. And then he tore his ACL.
And you actually, were kind of, thinking of maybe being a Texans fan.
I was thinking about it.
You thought about it.
Then they won 3 games this year, and I was like, nah.
Just kidding. I'll
good.
stick with the
I'll
Raiders.
stick with my Raiders. Some 25 years of misery. I don't need to start fresh with a new team.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, yeah.
Yeah. Signs a 5-year, $230 million fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Every penny of that contract guaranteed, which never happens in the
No, that's
NFL.
crazy.
Never. There's no performance-based incentives, nothing. It's just, here's your fucking dough. No, let's win some football games.
Just throw him the money.
Good Lord. He's not even out of all his legal trouble. But I'm
Right.
pretty sure if he gets locked up, he can void the contract.
Well, I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but then
that's-
what do they do?
Yeah, then they're screwed.
Then they're really foobarred.
Yeah, because I'm
You're going to
pretty
have a ton of cap space.
I'm pretty sure Houston's not going to be like, oh, well, you can have your draft picks back.
No. No.
Yeah, they're just screwed.
Oh,
Then they have no quarterback,
they're fucked.
no draft picks
And
for 5 years.
rumor has it that no one from Cleveland reached out to Deshaun's lawyer to talk about the whole situation. Not one person. It's like, fuck it, let's sign him.
Just roll the dice, eh?
Seems like a weird thing to do.
Sure does. That's a bit scary.
If I was buying a $230 million automobile, I might want to talk to the manufacturer about it.
Sure, maybe have a mechanic look it over.
Something. Someone with more knowledge than me. Unbelievable.
That's crazy, actually.
I mean, I like Deshaun and all that. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah, but if he goes to jail, yeah.
Good Lord. Yeah, talk about rolling the dice.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Deshaun Watson cashing in. The Jags do this every year. They sign a bunch of guys and spend a bunch of money and really don't accomplish anything by doing it.
They did it again?
Yeah, they signed Zay Jones from the Raiders to a 3-year, $24 million contract.
Okay.
$8 million a year. For Zay Jones?
Yeah.
Come on. It's not that good.
No. Okay.
They signed Christian Kirk from the Cardinals to a 4-year, $72.
Really?
Yes. And they signed Evan Ingram to a 1-year deal. Ingram can't stay healthy. Kirk's a deep threat, but so is Zay Jones. Why do you need 2?
And that much money. That's a lot of money.
It's the Jags. They do it every year.
That's weird.
It's like, oh, we're going to go and make a splash. We're going to overpay a bunch of middle-of-the-road guys.
Yeah.
That's what they do every year. Like,
You just look dumb,
does
actually.
honestly anyone think Jacksonville's going to win more than 5
Yeah,
games
no.
this year? No. No, they're not.
No.
Their team still sucks.
Right.
You stupid bastard.
Like, I don't get what they're doing.
No, that's weird.
Like, save up and make a real splash.
And
Sign Amari Cooper.
I was going to say, maybe spend that money
Trade
on someone
for
actually
Khalil
good.
Mack.
Yeah.
All these other teams are doing it.
Yeah.
But probably
that's
nobody
weird.
wants to go to fucking Jacksonville. And if you're a free agent, you get to decide where you're going, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, my next stop ain't going to be Jacksonville.
Right.
So, Chargers re-signed Mike Williams to a 3-year, $60 million. So that's good for him. I like Mike Williams. He's been fucking excellent in LA. Yeah, behind Keenan Allen. Those two.
Yeah.
Williams, big receiver.
Yeah.
I like him. It's good. But he's so boomer bust, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Deshaun Jackson.
Right.
That he'll go off for $180 and 2 touchdowns, and then he'll have 2 receptions for 10 yards the next game, right? But he's good. And, of course, the Chargers traded with the Bears for Khalil Mack. Mack is now a Charger. Bears got a 2022 second and a 2023 sixth out of the deal, coming back to them. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
So, have the Bears admitted they're like in rebuild?
I don't. Well, what have they been in rebuild for? How many years now?
16 years?
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, since their Super Bowl appearance. Was that 06 or 07?
08?
No.
Oh, 06.
Yeah, the 07.
Yeah.
07 the Giants won. They beat the Patriots. Yeah, the 06. Yeah. Colts beat the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rex Grossman at the helm.
That's right.
Never forget it.
No, me neither.
That'll be the last time you see them. You'll be dead before they make it to another Super Bowl.
Come on, really?
Oh, they're so poorly managed.
Well, I need a new team then. Like, I would like to cheer for a team that wins something.
Raiders going to win the Super Bowl
I've never cheered for a team that won anything.
Well, there you go.
It sucks.
Yeah, that would suck.
Like, no team.
I'm in
ever.
the same boat, though.
Loser.
I need to pick a good team as something.
Yeah, you should. You cheer for the Jays. Remember that magical postseason run? They lost, of course, but that was fun. Those are good times.
That was fun, while it lasted. But I really, how fun would it be to cheer for a team that like wins it all?
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
I got close.
The Bucks, I guess.
I got close with the Canucks.
Yeah,
we could taste it. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
That was just more devastating, though.
It was.
That was bad.
We're not going to be back anytime soon. So.
The Bucks, though. That'd be the closest I've had. Didn't they just win last year?
What Bucks?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they won a title last year.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, they sure did. 2 years ago was the bubble already?
I don't really remember. Was that last year Milwaukee won? We lived here.
Or did the Lakers win it last year?
I don't remember.
Last year was the bubble.
I don't know.
Yeah, because this is only the second year of the plan. I'm sure of it. I think the Lakers won it last year. It's 22. No, the bubble would have been 20, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it was it was the Bucks last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we lived here.
So, okay, moving over, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. We talked about him, but it's official. He signed his 3-year, $150.815 million contract. 101.5 of that is fully guaranteed. Green Bay now has $19,481,344 in cap space to try and sign someone that's better than a college receiver. Because that's all they got.
Wow.
They're fucked. You know, it's funny. All these teams are like, oh, how does Tom Brady, keep winning all these rings? He doesn't demand $45 million a year.
Exactly.
He takes like 18 or 19 mil a year.
Right.
And then disperses the rest amongst the team. And hey, guess what? The team's always pretty good.
Right.
Because they have fucking money to pay the guys.
Right. Other than just you.
I think this is a very bad idea from Green Bay.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
My opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to have a successful 2022 season.
Well, look what happened in the playoffs.
That was with Devontae.
That's what I mean. They took defense took Devontae out. Then they were...
their game plan was Devontae and Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Neither worked. So
pretty much
then
now
where do you go?
Now they have...
Like, Alan Lazard's a decent receiver. He's not going to lead your team, though. He's just not that guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't... And I'm not saying guys that aren't highly touted out of university can't go on to have fantastic careers. Mm-hmm. It happens all the time. But he's just not a physically dominant receiver like
Yeah.
a Julio Jones or Devontae Adams, even
Right.
for that matter. Or DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins isn't the biggest guy in the world. But
Right.
He runs a fucking deadly route, and he's got great hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Lazard's good. He's just not that good.
Yeah.
He's not going to carry your team. So I think Green Bay's in for a world of trouble, but
Me
we'll
too.
see. We'll see what happens. And last but not least, Lacey, the Indianapolis Colts have a new quarterback signed freshly today.
Oh.
They finalized the deal today.
Music.
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan going to Indy. So the Colts traded Wentz to Washington.
Okay.
They got a couple draft picks out of the deal, 2 seconds and a third, I believe. They turned that third round pick into Matt Ryan.
Really?
Crafty.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was
bad.
pretty smart. Matt
Yeah.
Ryan, 36 years old. Did he win an MVP?
I believe he did. I'm not a big Matt Ryan fan. I don't know.
Well, he's pretty good. You
Yeah.
can't argue that.
Yeah.
But is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer?
No.
That's a whole nother discussion.
I say no.
I don't think so either, but there you would have lots of people that would argue you about.
Yeah, I bet I would too.
But we talked about the degradation of the quality that it takes to get into the Hall.
Right. So should he be in there? Probably.
Fuck, put him in.
Yeah, we might as well. Anyone that's ever played quarterback in the NFL, really.
14 years he was in Atlanta.
Really?
Started all but 3 games.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. Really?
It's impressive.
That is. That's a really
He was in his rookie year. He didn't start the first 3 games.
Really?
I believe so. I think that's what I read.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty big deal.
So, I mean, the Colts were, like, they were scrambling, right? Like, it's like, who the fuck's going to play quarterback here?
Right.
They got their guy. Well, not necessarily their guy, but they got someone that can play. So, I mean,
He can throw a ball.
yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Colts fare this season.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, and Russell Gage also signed with the Bucks while we're talking about the Falcons. Left the Falcons, went to Tampa. See ya.
Yeah. Smart move.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't get the cocksucker.
Arrivederci is right.
Yeah, smart.
He's going to be a great WR3.
Yeah.
Not as good as AB, but a whole lot less drama.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. So
Yeah, I promise you that.
yeah. And that's it, Lacey. Those are your marquee blockbuster mind-blowing deals from the NFL. That's it. Why
right.
are you yawning uncontrollably?
I don't know.
This is absurd.
It's the room.
It's absurd already.
Well,
You're
I don't
fired.
know. Can we do something about it? Maybe we need to open a window.
You stupid bastard.
And I'm cold.
No, it's hot in here. Always hot in here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe because I'm drinking coffee, though.
Do you always get or do you always get hot when you drink coffee?
No.
Okay, just in here when you drink.
Okay, how long have we been going? Because it's commercial time, I think.
34 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. When we come back, we're going to talk about March Madness, the NBA standings, and the NHL trade deadline. We're going to try and squeeze all that in.
Okay.
So on that note, we'll be right back. Do you love sports? Sick of all the same mainstream sports shows? Then join us on the Chainmovers podcast. We will give you real takes without all the mainstream BS. Catch us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube Live or wherever you get your podcast content. Again, that's the Chainmovers podcast. Join us.
Hi, everybody.
My coffee's getting cold.
Mine's gone. Sad. I just said. I'm going back to a commercial break.
did.
That would have been a fast mixing of coffee, though.
You'd have had to take her black.
Yeah.
Definitely. We should get a fridge in here. Put the cream there, sugar. Coffee maker, maybe an ear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe an espresso machine.
Maybe they're Keurig.
I don't even know what an espresso is.
Like really strong coffee. I don't really know though.
Gross.
You know that commercial and the lady's like, all this time I've been saying it espresso. Why didn't someone correct me? That's how I was until I seen it spelled. I thought it was espresso too.
Oh.
You stupid bastard.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Let's get into March Madness because it has been madness.
Yeah.
Always lives up to its billing. Man, it ranks right up there for me with like the Super Bowl and March Madness. Now the Super Bowl, yes.
What?
The Super Bowl is only one game, which sucks. I'd love a tournament style in the NFL, but too physically demanding.
Yeah.
I get it. Can't do it.
Can't do it. I love March Madness. I don't put it on the same level as the Super Bowl.
It's up there.
I like it, but
We haven't had any nail biters yet.
not Super Bowl.
Like I don't think there's been one buzzer beater.
No?
No. And like always in the first round, you always get that tight game and it's like someone heaves up a fucking prayer and boom.
Yeah. There's been a lot of
14
overtime.
seeds moving on. Tons of overtime.
So, obviously they're close.
A lot. Let's go over the first round upsets, shall we?
Like every game.
That's not true. It wasn't as many as you may have thought.
It seemed like it.
New Mexico State defeated UConn. That's a 12 beating a 5. Now that one hurts if you're a UConn fan.
Yeah.
Big time. They lost 70-63. St. Peter's. Yeah, we've all heard of St. Peter's. Who the fuck are they? Well, they defeated number 2 Kentucky. A 15, knocking out the 2.
Yeah. Stupid.
Goodbye, Kentucky. And
Yeah.
that destroyed everybody's bracket.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Except people like that don't understand it.
Yeah, because there was perfect brackets.
Yes.
After the first round. And we're going to talk about our bracket challenge, in which I'm currently sitting second.
I think I'm last.
And I'm going to be hard-pressed to catch the guy in first.
Yeah.
Ryan is his name. That's all I know. He's 3 games up on me right now. So I need Kansas to go all the way.
Yeah.
And win it. Then maybe I can catch him. Iowa State, the 11 seed defeating LSU. That's a 6 seed. They lost 59-54. Sorry, that St. Peter's Kentucky game was 85-79. But Kentucky was never really in that game. Like St. Peter's controlled that game. Like almost start to finish. It was just a really embarrassing performance from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like, how many times did 15 seed advance? Twice before this?
I don't know. Is that what it was?
What was Loyola, 15? What was that?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was a while ago now that they went deep. They went to what? The Elite 8, I think, that year.
That wasn't last year?
No.
Oh, here, I thought we lived here too.
That was a long time ago. But
Was
yeah,
it?
I think it's only happened twice that a 15 seed has come out of the first round.
Oh, okay.
So congratulations to St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Shit, they play Purdue in the Sweet 16. So anything could happen. Purdue, like, remember when the NCAA season first started, and like Purdue was just fucking wiping the floor with anyone. They were ranked number 1 for the first time ever nationally.
Yeah.
You know, everything was on the up and up for Purdue.
Yeah.
I don't believe Purdue can win the tournament.
No?
No. And I still don't really know anything about St. Peter's. But they got as good a shot as anyone else of beating Purdue.
Yeah.
If you ask me. So we shall see. And Richmond, number 12, defeated Iowa, number 5, 67-63. No surprise there. Iowa always bows out early. Something with that school. Their football team was highly ranked this year. Shit the bed. Basketball team, same story.
Yeah.
But Kentucky was a real mindfuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You had them going deep, didn't you?
Kentucky?
Yeah. No. Who did you have going deep?
I don't know. I'll
forget.
pull up. I have the bracket. We'll pull it up and it's updated. But yeah, let's go through the second round. UNC defeating Baylor.
Yeah.
The defending champs, Baylor, out in the round of 32.
I had them winning the whole thing. So that sucks.
That's fucked up.
That really sucks.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshit is right.
UNC looking dominant, though. Looking very good. They dispatched Baylor 93-86. That could be their toughest test. Tell them, like the Final Four.
Yeah.
You know? We'll see. UNC, they looked unreal, though, in that game.
Yeah.
And if you put up 93 in a 40-minute game, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
And against...
a lot of these fucking games are like 54-49, 55-51.
Yeah.
It's a defensive tournament.
Yeah.
And if you have an offense that can score 93, you got a fucking really good chance of winning the tournament.
Yeah.
Because it's so defensive based, and I think because everyone can play defense. All it takes is effort.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, right?
Yeah.
And you got a bunch of 18 to 21-year-old guys, they're full of piss and vinegar.
Right.
So let's play fucking defense.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
St. Peter's again defeating Murray State
Yeah.
in the second round, 70-60. That game was kind of a snooze fest.
I didn't watch it. Did I?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I did. I don't know if you did.
I don't know what I was doing.
That's 15 beating out a 7. Michigan defeating Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's an 11 seed beating out a 3. 76-68. Iowa State again upsetting number 3 Wisconsin. 54-49. That was a boring fucking game. And Miami, the U, defeating number 2 Auburn. I don't think anyone seen that coming. A lot of people had high hopes for Auburn this year.
Yeah.
They lost 70.
They do every year, though.
74, 61, 79. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They fucking lost. It was like there was a fucking lid on the bucket, though, for Auburn.
Really?
Yeah, they were missing point-blank layups. Like, it was just not good basketball. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You can be the best team in the nation, but if shots aren't falling...
Well, yeah.
look at Kentucky.
It's one game, right?
Yeah.
One game and you're out. So.
Yeah, you don't get time to find yourself.
No.
It's you're going home.
If you have a bad night, too bad.
Which is the best
You're done.
part about it.
Yeah, you got to be on all the time.
If you ask me. So let's have a look at this updated bracket, shall we? Very small.
Very little.
On our end. On
Very
YouTube,
little.
it would be a full screen.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So in the Sweet 16, we have Gonzaga facing Arkansas. That's a 1v4
Okay.
in the West. And then we have Tech playing Duke, which promises to be an absolute dandy. That's a 2v3.
Oh boy.
Wreck 'em Tech. That's their slogan, Lacey.
Yeah. Honey.
In the East, we've got North Carolina UNC facing off against UCLA. I have UCLA going to the Final Four.
Do you?
Yeah. But the way UNC's looked, that one worries me. I after now seeing UNC, I like them to win that game. In the East, we have Purdue versus St. Peter's. So that's a 3 versus 15. Moving over to the South, we have Arizona, number 1. They've been cruising. They defeated Wright State, which is no surprise. And then they beat TCU in the round of 32. They're going to face off against Houston, which that's going to be a good game as well, I believe. And then, how does Michigan fall into the South? They're like as far north as you can get in the States.
That's weird.
Regardless, they are playing number 2 Villanova, who's also been cruising. They knocked out Ohio State in the round of 32. Moving over to the Midwest, we got Kansas. That's my pick.
Oh yeah, Kansas.
It's my pick to go all the way. They play Providence. I didn't know. I knew nothing about Providence other than they were a 4 seed. Lo and behold, they look pretty good. So, and our last Sweet 16 game is Iowa State, that pesky 11 seed, facing off against Miami, Florida, which is a 10 seed. 11 vs 10, Lacey.
That should be a good game too then.
Should be.
Should be. Funny that both of them are still
Taking Iowa State
All right.
to win that game. Now, do you have our brackets up?
Yeah. I was looking to see.
Who
how
does
I
the
was
guy
doing.
in first have winning it all? Can we find that out?
Yes.
Because Ryan is his name, and goddamn, he's 3 games up on me.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Winning it all?
winning it all. Well, who's his Final Four and then who's the winner? Well, he's got the Zags winning it all.
Yeah.
Gonzaga's still alive, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that say?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they're still alive. He had Kentucky going to the final, though. So that hurts. That hurt everybody, though, let's be honest. He's not the only guy out there that had Kentucky going to the final.
No,
four.
he's got Kansas going. Oh, there.
What are you
What is
talking
happening?
about?
What do you want to know now?
Who he has winning it all? Gonzaga. We've already
Oh, that's all
established
you
that.
wanted.
So, yeah.
Where's my phone?
So I do have a chance to catch him as long as I don't lose any more. And like I said, I have UCLA going deep, and I don't like them to beat UNC anymore.
That's the problem. I wish I could pick mine.
So does everybody else. But like I said, there was perfect brackets after the first round. So people had St. Peter's knocking out Kentucky.
Yeah. But you know what? I went back because...
Not a chance. That thought never once entered my mind.
But you know in this tournament there's going to be crazy upsets.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was going to be one of them. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, there's going to be... Okay.
So, I would love to pour through all of our brackets. We had a low turnout for the bracket challenge. I was surprised.
But I said what we should have done because, like no one... That's perfect. Like for anybody that's
The less
entering.
people, the
Yeah.
better your chances, yeah.
So I said we should have made it so that the more people entered, the more swag got put in the prize.
Yeah, but
So
I didn't.
We'll have to do that next year.
I didn't.
And then they'd invite people, right?
Maybe.
Because you can win more then.
Yeah, it should be per referral, you get an extra entry.
Yeah, there you go.
Something to think about.
That's right. So right now, because there's so few people, then
Yeah,
Ryan should just
we only
win a
had
mug.
5 total.
Yeah.
Like, nobody likes to enter a bracket.
Like for
I
free.
enter on every site I can find that I can enter a free bracket. It's like, yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. Even
I could,
if it is.
I could
just-
win something cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Even if it's not money.
Could be beef jerky.
You and beef jerky.
That would be fantastic. Who doesn't?
I like beef jerky too.
Fuck, it's the greatest.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, moving over, Lacey. That's it for March Madness. When do we fire up again?
No, I want to talk about it for a minute. Here.
When do we fire up again?
Oh, God.
Games start when? Should say. No? It doesn't give you any dates on those?
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday we fire back up.
Oh, so I guess we'll have to be an early show Thursday. That was probably whatever. Okay, what I want to talk about is that game that we were watching, and that guy got that technical.
Tennessee?
Is that who it was? I don't
I
remember
believe
who's playing.
so.
For hanging on the rim.
I believe, yeah. That was a Tennessee. No, maybe it wasn't. Tennessee, Michigan?
I don't remember. There's so many
I can
names.
see the dude.
Yeah, so can I. I can see him doing it.
Yeah. But I mean, what do you want to talk about? The call is a call.
It's stupid. I want to talk about how
I
stupid the
I don't
call is.
disagree.
I just think it's dumb.
I don't disagree with you one bit.
Well, I just want to tell everyone else that I think it's dumb.
Oh, well. Now we know. It's a stupid rule.
It is a stupid rule because, okay, so who is announcing that game?
Reggie Miller.
Yeah. And I totally agreed with him. There was nothing that kid could have done. Okay, if he didn't hang on the
It was
rim,
for his own safety
yes,
at that point.
he would
yeah.
have got injured.
Yeah, it was
badly.
stupid. It was on a fast break and he dunked it. Like,
And
what
he
do you
swung
just want him
back.
to go flying into
the backboard?
Yeah, into the. It's not a backboard. He wouldn't have hit the backboard. He's not that. He's not jumping that high.
Well, but once you swing, because he got called because he swung back.
Well, I mean, if you were gonna land like that, you're asking for like an ankle,
Yeah,
knee injury,
yeah.
foot injury, something.
Yes.
Right? Or you're coming down hard on your side or on your back.
Yeah.
Like broken wrist, arm, you name it.
And so,
right?
what is this call? Like,
Hanging on the rim.
okay. So why is it bad? Why don't they want you to do this? Because it's like showboating
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
This is a problem with society. Why can't you? That's a big deal. You know, that's exciting. It's exciting when you get to dunk like that. Why can't they celebrate a little bit by And he didn't even celebrate. It's not like he's... But that's why I think, this swinging on the rim, the dancing in the end zone, or using props or whatever their reason, whatever they don't want you doing in the end zone, is such bullshit.
Well, they got rid of that. You can celebrate in the end zone again.
Okay, well, while it was there for a while.
Yeah, it was stupid, but they got rid of it.
Okay, well, I also think you should be, if you want to swing around on the rim after you dunk, you should be allowed to do that. I think it's just stupid.
I don't disagree. Well, in that instance, I don't disagree. But if you are 7 feet tall and like Shaq, like fucking dominating, as long as you're not punching guys in the face and pushing them down after, and then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's like I'm dominating your ass. If you don't like it, stop.
Right.
So.
And while I'm doing it, I'm gonna be happy
but
about it.
But in this specific instance, yeah, it was about
thing.
player safety.
Yeah, it was
I agree 100% with what Reggie Miller said. He's like, you can't tee this kid up, and then they proceeded to tee him up. So, yeah,
it was dumb.
It's absurd.
I hate it. I hate that they can no longer celebrate when they do something good. It's like, why do anything good? Whatever. I can't even celebrate it.
Fucking hang on.
I'm not gonna do anything good anymore.
I ain't getting back on defense. What's the point?
I can't even stand over someone and
Enough of your ridiculousness.
taunt them.
Okay, let's move over to the NBA.
Oh, we've had quite a bit change in the NBA standing since last week when we were here. The Heat are still sitting in first, and they've already clinched.
Oh, they have.
Clinched a playoff spot, 47-24 in the ultra-competitive East, 7-3 in their last 10. Second, we got the Bucks. They're only a half game up on Philly right now.
Oh, boy.
3 games back, 8-2 in their last 10. Philly, 6-4 in their last 10. They played tonight, I believe, but Embiid was out. Fourth, we got the Celtics. They are playing well. They're tied with Philly right now, 44-28. They're 8-2 in their last 10, and they've won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Boston looking good. Fifth, we got the Bulls, 41-29. They've been struggling, 2-8 in their last 10. They had lost 3 straight, but they beat the Raptors tonight.
Yeah.
Handled them easily. And the Cavs, they are 6.5 backs, and they're 41-31, 5-5 in their last 10, and they lost to the Lakers tonight. Woof. Seventh, we got the Raps, 40-31. Eighth, we got the Nets, 37-34, and the Nets played tonight too. I do know that. They might have played the Bucks tonight.
They played the Jazz.
Oh, and?
They won 114-106.
Oh, and Brooklyn's terrible at home. They're 15-19 at home. They're 22-15 on the road. That almost never happens. Ninth, we got the Hornets, 37-35. They've won 5 straight games.
They won today.
6 straight games.
Played the Pelicans.
And they beat the Pels?
Yeah.
And in 10th, we got the Hawks at 35-36. A sub-500 team could make the playoffs here, Lacey. Indiana, Detroit, and Orlando all eliminated already.
Wow. How do you
Yeah.
know that?
Because I know.
Oh, okay. It doesn't tell me this on here.
Because I'm a fucking genius. Moving over to the West. Got the Phoenix Suns, 58 wins already. 58-14. Look at that home record. 30-8.
Wow.
They've won 5 straight, 8-2 in their last 10. Second, we got the Grizz. Half a game up on the Warriors. 49-23. They're 7-3 in their last 10. And then the Warriors in third, 47-25. They are 4-6, and they've lost their last 2. And they lost Curry to a foot injury.
Uh-oh.
Marcus Smart, they were playing the Celtics, diving for a ball, and proceeded to roll up on Curry's foot. He is in a walking boot.
Uh-oh.
But they expect he will be back for the first round of playoffs. So we'll see. It's all a matter of seeding because they're only 2 up on the Jazz. Jazz won tonight, right? Isn't that what you said?
I think so.
No, Brooklyn beat them.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So they lost. We got the Mavs in 5th, 43-28. They're 7-3 in their last 10, but they've lost 2 straight. And the T-Wolves coming out of nowhere, and I bet against them all the time. And they just make me pay every time.
They're losing right now.
They've won 4 straight. They're 9-1 in their last 10. So that tells you how wrong I've been on them because I bet against them every time.
They lost.
T-Wolves
actually.
lost?
Just now.
Who'd they play? Oh, the Mavs. Mavs are a good team, man.
Yeah.
They win a lot of tight games, and that's what it takes in the playoffs, right? So, 7th, we got the Nuggets at 42-30. 8th, we got the Clip, 36-37. 9th, we got the Lakers, who just moved back into 9th. They were in 10th.
Ooh.
But with their win tonight and the Pelicans' loss, it puts them a full game up on the Pels. And the Pelicans sitting there in 10th. San Antonio knocking on the door, 2 games back. But look at that. 28 games back, and they're going to make the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
As compared to the East, 12 games back
Yeah.
gets you in to the play-in tournament.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
a massive difference.
Yeah.
Massive. West isn't even competitive. Well, top 4 are. 5.
Yeah.
But aside from that, yeah, LeBron went off tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, triple-double, 38 points. Well, he's back in Cleveland, so he's got to put on a show, right?
Right.
So, yeah, but the Lakers, well, I mean, if it would have flipped, they were in danger of missing the play-in.
Right.
Like, they could end up finishing 11th in the West.
Right.
There's still, like, 15 games to go. Could happen, and it wouldn't surprise me
Yeah.
if it did. So, NHL trade deadline, nothing to note. It was horrible. It was a horrible trade deadline again. And every year I turn on Trade Center. It's like, okay,
Here we go.
I have it rolling, whether it's in my office or in the living room. I always have it on. I'm like, all right, ready for the big blockbuster marquee trades.
Disappointed.
And they disappoint every single year. Every year. Never fails. Like the biggest move of the day was Marc-Andre Fleury to Minnesota. That's pretty boring,
Yeah.
if you ask me. Minnesota ain't winning the cup with or without Marc-Andre Fleury.
Right.
So, the Penguins added Rickard Rakell, which is a nice addition. Quietly, they did that. So, Pens are a good team. Like their chances. Vancouver was relatively quiet. Toronto didn't sign a goalie, which they desperately need. They opted not to. Well, when you're handcuffed like that with
Maybe they thought
salary cap space,
They have like none.
no, like their top 3 guys take up like 40% of their cap room. You were gonna yawn like for the 12th time?
Yeah.
That's messed.
I don't know.
I can't deal with that anymore.
Okay. Well, find a different co-host,
It's too
I guess.
much.
There's nothing I can do about it.
It's too much. It's bizarre. It's bizarre already.
Well, I think it's bizarre how much you burp.
I don't burp near as much as you yawn.
Oh, absolutely.
Not even close. Not even fucking
Only
close.
in here.
Okay, well that's it. I have nothing else. I know you have nothing. Never do.
Well, I did, and then you didn't even want to talk about it.
The hanging on the rim?
Yeah.
But we did talk about it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to talk about it again. We'll leave it at that. I don't disagree with you. I think it is also ridiculous. So, there you go.
There you go.
So on that note, that's all I got. Emails on the screen, chainmoversmedia@gmail.com. Yeah. Thoughts, suggestions, complaints? Take your complaints